The snake in Chinese astrology is often viewed as mysterious, seductive, and wise. It's the sign associated with deep thinkers, charmers, and those who operate beneath the surface, always plotting their next move. But this elusive and fascinating creature also hides some surprising and less flattering traits beneath its cool, calm exterior. Dive into the underbelly of the snake's personality, and you'll discover some truly strange, fun, and unexpected negative qualities that many are unaware of, rooted in ancient Chinese mythology, symbolism, and astrology. Master of deception. At first glance, snakes appear calm, composed, and almost otherworldly in their grace. But lurking beneath this charm is an undeniable gift for manipulation. Snakes are natural strategists who love to plan several steps ahead. While this might sound admirable, it becomes problematic when they use these abilities to manipulate others for their personal gain. Snakes are experts at reading people and knowing exactly how to exploit weaknesses to get what they want, often without others even realizing they've been played. In Chinese symbolism, the snake represents cunning and intelligence. However, this intelligence can take a dark turn when it's used for self-serving purposes. Historically, the snake has been a symbol of temptation and trickery, most famously in the story of the White Snake by Shi Juan in Chinese mythology. This tale tells of a powerful snake spirit who disguises herself as a beautiful woman to experience love, but her deceptions ultimately lead to tragedy. The snake's ability to cloak its true intentions in mystery and charm can be both its greatest strength and most dangerous flaw. Paranoia and distrust. Snakes have a hard time trusting others. Beneath their seemingly relaxed exterior lies a mind that is always suspicious of the world around them. They tend to believe that others are plotting behind their backs, and as a result, they constantly guard their secrets. While some might consider this caution, snakes often take it to an extreme, to the point where they expect betrayal even when there's no evidence to support it. This sense of paranoia makes it difficult for them to form deep, lasting connections, as they're always on the lookout for signs of deceit. This trait ties back to the snake's role in Chinese mythology. The snake is often portrayed as a creature that is both feared and misunderstood, embodying the tension between hidden wisdom and lurking danger. In the Chinese Zodiac's relationship with the 5 elements, the snake's connection to fire further intensifies its instinctual suspicion. Like a flame, snakes are always flickering with uncertainty, wary of being extinguished by external forces. Obsessively secretive. One of the most unexpected things about the snake is just how secretive they can be. Snakes love to keep their personal lives hidden, and they have an almost pathological need to control what others know about them. Even those closest to the snake may never fully understand what's going on in their mind. They guard their thoughts and feelings like a fortress, only revealing what they want people to see. This secrecy can make them seem aloof or distant, even when they are deeply involved in a situation or relationship. This behavior stems from the snake's association with the moon in Chinese astrology. The moon represents hidden emotions, secrecy, and the subconscious mind. Just like the moon's phases, the snake's personality is constantly shifting and evolving in ways that are not immediately visible. This gives them an aura of mystery, but also makes it difficult for others to truly connect with them. Vain and self-absorbed. Though snakes often appear humble and composed, they can be shockingly vain. Deep down, snakes are highly aware of their own intelligence and charm, and they expect to be recognized for it. They take great pride in their appearance and often spend an inordinate amount of time ensuring they look perfect. While they may not flaunt their vanity as openly as other zodiac signs, their obsession with maintaining an impeccable image is always lurking beneath the surface. This self-absorption is closely linked to the snake's association with beauty and luxury in Chinese culture. The snake is considered a symbol of elegance and refinement, but these traits can easily turn into narcissism when taken too far. In Chinese mythology, the snake's ability to shed its skin is seen as a metaphor for transformation and renewal, but for the modern snake, it also represents a desire to constantly reinvent themselves in the most flattering light possible. Overly cautious and hesitant. While snakes are intelligent and strategic, their tendency to overanalyze every situation can make them overly cautious and hesitant to take risks. They are notorious for second-guessing themselves, often delaying decisions until the opportunity has passed. This fear of making the wrong choice can cause them to miss out on important life experiences or chances for success. Snakes are so focused on avoiding failure that they sometimes end up failing to act altogether. This reluctance to commit is deeply rooted in the snake's connection to the water element in Chinese astrology. Water symbolizes intuition and fluidity, but it can also represent fear and hesitation. The snake's introspective nature often leads them to dwell too much on the what-ifs, making it difficult for them to take decisive action when it's needed most. Jealousy and possessiveness. When it comes to love and relationships, snakes can be incredibly jealous and possessive. Despite their cool exterior, they have a deep fear of being abandoned or betrayed, and this can cause them to become overly controlling of their partners. Snakes want to feel secure in their relationships, but their mistrust often leads them to question their partner's loyalty, even when there's no reason to. This possessiveness can drive a wedge between them and their loved ones, as their constant need for reassurance becomes suffocating. In Chinese symbolism, the snake's possessiveness is linked to its reputation as a solitary creature. In ancient Chinese art, snakes are often depicted alone, slithering through the underbrush in search of warmth and security. This sense of isolation mirrors the snake's fear of being left out in the cold emotionally, causing them to cling tightly to the things and people they care about. Advice for the snake. Snakes are intelligent, charismatic, and resourceful, but their tendency to manipulate, distrust, and overanalyze can hold them back. If you're a snake, it's important to recognize that while your strategic mind is a gift, it can also become a burden when you let paranoia and secrecy take over. Learning to trust others and open up more will help you form deeper and more meaningful connections. Snakes should also be mindful of their vanity and self-absorption. While there's nothing wrong with taking pride in your appearance and accomplishments, it's important to stay grounded and avoid becoming too wrapped up in your own image. Remember, true beauty comes from within, and people will appreciate you more for your authenticity than for your carefully crafted persona. Finally, snakes must work on overcoming their fear of failure. Taking risks is an essential part of growth, and while it's natural to be cautious, don't let your hesitancy stop you from seizing opportunities. Trust in your abilities and learn to embrace the unknown. It's the only way to truly shed your skin and transform into the best version of yourself. In conclusion, while the snake is one of the most enigmatic and fascinating signs in the Chinese zodiac, they also possess a dark side that is filled with unexpected twists and turns. From their manipulative tendencies to their deep-seated mistrust, the snake's personality is far more complex than meets the eye. By embracing their strengths and working through their vulnerabilities, snakes can unlock their full potential and slither gracefully through life's challenges.